Good day and welcome back to another Terraria Let's Build. It's been about a year since I've done the last one, a little bit longer in fact, but it's one of those videos that still gets a lot of views and, views every day. So I figured people are obviously enjoying it, it's helpful, it's useful to them. So today I'm going to be doing another Let's Build and another Japanese themed one. Today we're going to be building what I like to look at or think of as a dojo. It's going to be a Japanese dojo or perhaps Korean, Chinese, however you want to interpret it. We're building a dojo. So we're not doing it in this world. I just thought I'd start over here in this with this lovely tree that I once made. So let's head over to the nice new fresh world where I will be building the dojo. Alright, and here we are. So if you have a look at my inventory, you'll see the blocks that we're going to be using for this build. So we're going with some dynasty wood, some white dynasty walls. I've got both the red and the blue shingles. I'll probably go for the red ones. And then some wood fence, some wood walls, some wooden beams, and then for the decorations we've got some bookcases and chairs and candles and dungeon doors as always, because I think those look great. And yeah, so let's get going. I will basically walk you through the whole process of everything myself. Okay, so the first thing about this world, or this build, which makes it a bit difficult, is that it's going to be standing on pillars. And the thing about standing on pillars is that you're going to have to dig out the floor for each pillar. So let's start with this here. So now you can do as many as you want. Let's go up by, let's say 4. So 4 up, there you go. That's an excellent start. Actually, let's make it 6, because we can go 4 up in another place later on. And then we're going to go 7 blocks over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 in between. And then the 8th one, you go down again. Promising start. Very good. Fantastic. I love it. Always remember as well that if you don't like the color scheme, you can always use paint to change the color. So let's continue. Now what you can do is place down your doors as placeholders if you'd like. And then we're going to go 10 blocks over. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then one more. And that's going to be that little room over there. And then as for the height, it's going to be these 2 up, so you'll have your door under there. And after those 2, there's going to be a 3rd one, and that's going to be where your roof is. And you want to do that on both sides. And you can then do another set of pillars going down. Right, from there, you can do the next bit up, which you go 1 in over here, and it's just 1 block. And then you go out again, and you go over by 2 from this end over here. So 1, 2. And you just take that all the way across. Well, actually, you take it up to this point over here. And you do that on both sides. So, take this up. And go across. Now, when you get to this point over here, you're going to have 1 block here. And then you're going to have 1 block there. And then you go out like that by 2 blocks, I think it is. And you do the same on both sides. Remember, symmetrical. Whatever you do on one side, do to the other. Right, so that's our skeletal framework for the beginning starter. Don't worry, it might not look like anything yet, but it will do. So in order to make it actually look like something, let's get started with a nice background over here. So what we're going to do is take this away first of all. I just realized now that we don't want this there. And for your walls over here, what you want to do is let's put down 1 block over there. Now down a door. And you're going to want to get your wooden beams. The wooden beams need to be 1 block in from there. So take that down, 1 block in, take that down. There you go. So there's going to be enough space over there. Then what you want to do is get your white dynasty wall. And you're going to take this across like that. Very nice. And then you can do the same on the bottom. Very nice. And then you go like this. Very nice. I like that. And you do on the same side over here as well. But also... Oh, no, I don't want that. I want to come here. That's away. Lovely. And there you go. And then, in this space over here, what you do is you get your wooden wall. And you just put that over there, like so. And over there, like so. And then, here's a nice little trick that I like. You get your wooden fence. And look at that. Doesn't that look lovely? And then you do that on both sides. And then for lights, I use these dynasty candles, which I quite like, but I can't put because, there you go, that dude was in the way. And you just put that on each side, and now we actually have some light to shine on the situation. Doesn't that look wonderful? Now, as for the center, we actually don't put a wall over here. Feel free to if you want to, but I like the look of, almost as if it wasn't 2D, it would kind of be like a nice hallway going through the building. So what we do instead is we get some wooden fences. Now, we're going to use trusty old grappling hook and run that across just like that. And then over there, go like that and that. Make sure they join up. And basically, yeah, you want to... Nope. There you go. Look at that. Doesn't that look lovely? I think it looks fantastic. Nice little arch over there. Alright, now, get your choice of shingles for the roof. And we're going to put this on top here. So it's going to be all the way across, like so. And we're going to go 1, 2 over. And then do the same on the other side. 1, 2. Up by 1. Oh, not over there. Up by 1. Right. And then you leave a space and you go across again. And then you get your hammer. And you hammer 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And you do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that should be 2. There you go. And then you put your dynasty things back down again. And these you want to run till you get to the end over there. Just for now, we'll be continue up later. And then we're going to do more sneaky roof stuff over here. So you get your shingles again. And this one you want it to be over here, like that. But don't worry, we're actually going to separate that later. And then just runs along the ground. And take it over by 2 as well. So 1, 2, and then you go up again. And then leave space, and you bring it towards here again. And you leave that space over there. And then we go up again like that. Just like that. And then you want to hammer this into a slope. No, not that one. This one. There you go. Hammer that into a slope. Same over there. And then do your 1, 2. And your 1, 2, 3. And then you do the same over here. Like that. Look at that. Lovely. So they were joined, but now they're nice and separate, and it looks fantastic. Then you need to do that on both sides. For those of you who are smart enough, you'll see that I made a mistake. This room is 9 in between as opposed to 10 like it is on that side, so it's not even. So I'm just going to have to extend this by 1. So I apologize if that has confused you. Hopefully you didn't make the same mistake as me. And there you go, now it is even. So we fixed that small mistake. Now you get your dynasty wood once again, and you want to continue this all along until, oh, that happens. We're going to have to fix that. All along till basically you have 1 space over there, and then 1, 2, because there's going to be your door. Like that. So do the same on the other side as well. Now, one thing that I should have actually mentioned as well, so I do apologize for the frequent errors that appear to be occurring. You want to fill this in as much as you can with normal wood, just to give it a nice background. Alright, now for this room over here, we are going to have just 1 over instead of 2. We're not, so basically you do this all the way across here, and 1 over, and then take that up, and then go 1, 2 over, and do the same all the way across here. And that's going to be the ceiling for this area over here. So now we want to do the walls over here. So what you want to do is you want to get your wooden beams and match them with that. So just like that and like that. And then you're also going to get your dynasty wood and plonk 1 there and plonk 1 there. So also again in line with that. And then put down your doors as well. And then your wall is just going to be your normal white dynasty wall. So put that down, press control and just hold left click. Alright, once you place that down, get yourself a dynasty table, which you'll see fits very nice and conveniently in the middle, as well as your dynasty chairs. 1 over there, 1 over there. And then these lovely dynasty lanterns, 1 there, 1 there, and that provides enough light for there. And then you get your bookcases. I love these bookcases, they're so good. And you put 1 right there. I don't know why everything's flickering. It seems to be happening just, like I haven't played Terraria in ages, but it seems to just be happening now. And then you get a one of these large candles, and you put them down on each side over here, just like that. Oh, look at that. Lovely moody lighting, don't you think? Now we do the final ceiling. Right, so the final ceiling. It's the final ceiling. Go for 1, 2. So you know the deal, just like we done the other side. And then you go all the way across like that. Now what we do is we go up by 5 blocks in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's our 5 blocks, and we just fill this in and hammer these bits and do this on both sides. From here you count 4 blocks in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Put down a 5th, take out those ones, and then do the same on the other side. And this one's going to go up by 2 before you have the top lip, so 3 in total. So 1, and then there's going to be your top lip. And then here, now what we do at the top is you're going to want to ignore 1, 2 basically, and then put this down over there like that. And do the same on both sides. Well, technically you can go like that, so go like this. So there's 1 in. Then you want to hammer this one over here to an angle like that. Like that, right? Fantastic. Then that line over there, you have another one like this and that, this and that. And then you need to hammer each of these in turn. One like that, one like that. And there you go. That is the main part of the house done. So, just in case you thought that was it, that we're finished, no, we are not. This is just the central house. There will be one on the left and the right that forms the full dojo, and they're going to be completely symmetrical. So I don't want this video to be too long. I see I've already been recording 22 minutes, but a lot of that should be cut down. I'm just going to do the one on the left, and then you repeat the one on the right, and we'll show you the finished product. Right, now, in terms of figuring out, so basically your floor is going to stay on the same level all the way along. So just take this out by, it doesn't really matter how long, we'll figure out the total length later. Oh, I didn't finish the wall over here. Also, I almost forgot, I have a bed down here. Feel free to put whatever you want, but I like a bed. And then you should put the dynasty basin, I think it's called, over there. I haven't got one in my inventory, but I'll fetch one before I finish the video. But that's what goes in that area there. Also, before we finish this building completely, you do want to fill this in. And then just leave it like that, because that looks quite nice. Right. Now, in terms of figuring out where the next building is going to be, we use the roof to figure out where it's going to be like. So you get, I'm going to use Darcy wood, feel free to use anything. It's basically going to be 2 blocks, 1, 2, like that. And then you'll have a shingle right over there. So it's going to be on the same line as this one over here. And this one is basically going to be hammered like that. And then another one over there, like that. And hammer it like that, then you can take away this. And that's going to be the gap in between. So it's going to be 2 over, and then you put this down. Then from here, we're going to have the normal of what we had on the other side. Just like that. So just how you basically go 1 over, then you have your little hook, it's going to be the same thing. Now, from here, this is where you actually be able to begin to count how many blocks it's going to be in total. So you go 1, 2, third one is going to be something like that, and then you go like that. And then the gap in between, there's going to be lines, basically. There's going to be 7 blocks in between each one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In between. Remember, in between? So in this block space over here, it's going to be 7. We do this 3 times. No, 4 times, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Jesus, I cannot count. Basically, make a line where you want 5 of these blocks of 7 going all the way across. Stop right there. Do not do 5. I miscounted. I just builded the whole thing. I said a bunch of stuff. You can even see I've done that, but it's actually... Oh, I'm sorry if these mistakes are costing you time. Please don't be too frustrated with me. You do 3 like that. There are 4 and 5, but the distance isn't as wide. So here's how we're going to count it out. So you have your 3 gaps. You're going to put down... So you're 7 in between. Put your lines, then have bottom, stilts, pedestals, whatever you want to call, going over there. Leave a gap, put a block, this line going all the way across. Now, once you get past your 3rd one, you're going to have this line here. You're going to have a door. Then you have 1 block, you're going to have a wooden beam. Then you have another space, which you can mark by your wall. Then, just put down, don't worry about counting that, we're going to count it with furniture. You leave this bit empty over there, and then you go chair. And then you go table, and then you go 1 for the chair, 1 for the space after the chair, 1 for the beam, one for that space over there, one for your floor, and then just carry that across like this. Okay, and then finish it off by putting your other dynasty chair there. We then use these lovely dynasty candles, the small ones, for light. And then again, you have, so this actually follows all the way along there like this, just like that. And then we have that go up like that. Take this one out like that. There you go. We actually don't need that over there. You have your wooden beam there, just like that. One space to the wall, all the way up, and then bam, there's going to be your door. And then from the door you're going to have 1, 2, one over there, 1, 2, like that. And that is what you want to go for. And then you get your friendly old dynasty lanterns, put those over there, and that is that room essentially done, obviously without the ceiling or the roof. Keep in mind this won't be NPC friendly because there's a missing wall. I just love the look of that over there. I think it looks really cool. So put that over there in the center, do one over there. So if you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These ones each are a lot smaller. And then don't forget to put down your doors. Right, as for this section here, take your wooden beams, run them all the way down like that. Then fill this in with wooden wall, but the centers are going to have basically that same thing over there. I just find it's easier to fill in the whole thing and then go back and replace afterwards, but if you want to, you can just leave that center spot empty. And then in the center of each of these, you're going to place a candle, just like that. And then you want to have your white dynasty wall running along the top. Since this is 4 blocks, you want to have the wooden fences on the second from the top. So you go 1, 2, fence, leave 1 on each side over there, and let me just also get rid of that over there. And you do that in each of those. Don't forget to fill in the floor underneath here, like I forgot to do. Get some dynasty platform for your stairs over here. You press Control to, once you have that little yellow square, it turns them into proper stairs. Right, we are almost there. Now to do the ceiling over here, which has a bit of a twist to it. Get your dynasty walls. And you want to basically just run this along there for 3 blocks. Then you go 1, 2, and you do that 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one, you do 3. And then you just repeat. Inside, before you block off this area, inside, you want to get your platforms. And you have 1 block going all the way to the top, skip a block, and do the same over there. Same over there. And then get your wooden walls, and then just fill in these gaps over here. Make sure you don't have any bits poking through like I did over there. I shall neaten that up in a second. From there, you get your shingles, and you do the same old of, you know, that little lip thing, and then follow this along here, just like that, and then do your hammer like that, leave that one like that. Then over here, you have a little, you leave the, there's gonna be a spot left open there, just like that. So this is going to be 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 from in line with each of those. And you just leave that bit overhang over there and that overhang over there. At the top over here in the middle, you get another dynasty wood, yes, 1 more wood. And you essentially follow it up 2, 2, 2, oh, not like that, 2, like that. And then 2 like that. How did you like that one? You think that one's good? Is it good? Is it nice? Do you like that one? I hope so. And then like that, and hammer this one, like that. There you go. And repeat the same thing on this side. Then run this all the way along, and you want to raise it up so that it's in line with, it's in line with the 4th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just go like that. There you go, and take it all the way across. And then leave a line there so that it has a slope. And basically, essentially, I'm finished with the tutorial now, because that's all you need to follow along with. Repeat this on the other side. So I'm going to go do that now, and then we'll reach the end of the video. And there you have it. That is the end of this tutorial. I have now completed this side. Actually, I lie. I haven't. We are missing a dynasty candle, and that, and that. And there you go. Now I'm complete. Right, so there you go. This is my take, anyway, on a dojo. Japanese dojo, Korean dojo, whatever dojo you want. Technically, only one room is considered a house, the rest are not. Unless you put tables and chairs in them and put in doors and fill in the walls. But I like it like this. It's very aesthetic. I think it looks awesome. There's lots of room for decorations. You can put some bamboo underneath here. You can put something here. You can hang stuff overhead. There's a lot of flexibility in this building. So thank you very much for watching this. Thank you for coming through this journey with me, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you've built it and that it looks exactly the same way I have it, with your changes that you would have put in, or maybe you've kept it the same, or perhaps you realize that I did not turn these into angles. Grr, damn it. Let me see if I can get through this little gap here. Bam. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha. And 1, 2. There you go. But this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, there you go. Lovely. Look at that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Wait, there's another one. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.